Have you ever found yourself in a relationship with a man who seemed to expect you to fulfill traditional gender roles? What was that experience like for you?
You have to answer for men's bad behavior, which is insane, but if you point that out, you're accused of complaining.
Do you think societal norms play a role in shaping men's expectations of women in relationships? How do these expectations impact the dynamics between partners? I want to make it clear that when I talk about feminine men, I'm not referring to gay men or those who identify with the LGBTQ+ community. I'm talking about men who show certain behaviors that can harm relationships, regardless of their sexual orientation.
What are you doing?
See my notes?
What notes?
My f***ing notes for my f***ing book!
No, I haven't.
Did you clean?
A little.
Did you throw them away?
I don't know.
This issue is often seen in the Black community, where men are taught to see women as caretakers rather than equals. But this problem isn't exclusive to any particular race or ethnicity. It can affect men from all backgrounds. When I say feminine men, I'm not just talking about men who are effeminate or gay. I'm referring to men who exhibit behaviors typically associated with femininity, like being passive, indecisive, or emotionally unstable. These men often expect women to take care of them, both financially and emotionally. They may avoid traditional masculine roles like providing and protecting, and they might even prefer a 50-50 split in responsibilities, which can create problems in the relationship. So, how can you spot a feminine man? Well, here are 5 telltale signs to look out for. Sign number 1, victim mentality. Feminine men often adopt a victim mentality, where they perceive themselves as constantly being wronged or disadvantaged by external factors. Instead of proactively seeking solutions to challenges, they dwell on the problems they face, often seeking sympathy or validation from others. This victim mindset can be detrimental to relationships, as it fosters a sense of helplessness and dependency rather than empowerment and resilience. It can also lead to a cycle of negativity and blame shifting, where the focus remains on what's wrong rather than what can be done to improve the situation. Consider a scenario where a feminine man constantly complains about his job, blaming his lack of career advancement on his colleagues or his boss. Instead of taking proactive steps to improve his skills or seek out better opportunities, he adopts a victim mentality, convincing himself that the system is rigged against him. He vents his frustrations to his partner, expecting sympathy and validation, but fails to take any meaningful action to change his situation. But worry not, because there is a solution. Encourage him to shift his focus from dwelling on the problems to seeking solutions and identify actionable steps he can take to improve his career prospects. By empowering him to take control of his circumstances rather than playing the victim, you can help him break free from the cycle of negativity and cultivate a more proactive mindset. Sign number 2, role reversal. Role reversal occurs when individuals expect their partners to fulfill traditional gender roles that are typically associated with the opposite gender. In the context of feminine men, they may expect women to take on responsibilities traditionally assigned to men, such as being the primary breadwinner or protector in the relationship. Consider a couple. A feminine man expects the woman to take on the role of the primary breadwinner while he pursues less demanding career opportunities. He may also rely on her to handle household finances and make important financial decisions. Additionally, he may expect her to take the lead in making major life decisions and providing emotional support, effectively reversing traditional gender roles. If you find yourself in a relationship with someone who expects role reversal, it's essential to communicate your boundaries and expectations clearly. Discuss the importance of mutual respect and shared responsibilities in a partnership, emphasizing the need for equitable distribution of roles and contributions. Encourage open dialogue and collaboration to ensure that both partners feel valued and respected in the relationship. Sign number 3, gossiping. Gossiping is a behavior often associated with feminine energy, yet some men exhibit this trait as well. They may engage in spreading rumors, discussing others' personal lives, or creating drama to garner attention and validation. For example, a feminine man may constantly involve himself in gossip and drama at his workplace. He frequently talks about his coworkers behind their backs, spreads rumors, and stirs up conflicts to attract attention to himself. Despite being a man, his behavior aligns more with traits typically associated with femininity, such as seeking validation through gossiping. By indulging in gossip and drama, these men may seek validation and attention, which can be detrimental to their relationships and personal growth. Sign number 4, entitlement. Entitlement in feminine men often manifests as an expectation to receive special treatment and attention without offering the same level of care and support in return. For instance, let's consider a situation where a feminine man expects his partner to constantly pamper him with gifts, attention, and affection. He believes that he deserves to be catered to and treated like royalty, yet he rarely reciprocates these gestures or shows appreciation for his partner's efforts. Instead, he takes her efforts for granted and fails to acknowledge her needs or desires, demonstrating a sense of entitlement to receive without giving in return. Sign number 5, lack of ambition. Lack of ambition is a common trait among feminine men, often resulting in a lack of purpose and direction in their lives. Feminine men who lack ambition often find themselves stuck in a state of stagnation, where they have little motivation to pursue meaningful goals or take proactive steps towards self-improvement. Instead of striving for personal growth and success, they may become dependent on others for support, both financially and emotionally. This dependency can hinder their ability to develop independence and self-reliance, further perpetuating their lack of ambition. For example, imagine a man who spends his days drifting from one temporary job to another without any long-term career aspirations. He lacks the drive to pursue higher education or seek out opportunities for advancement in his field. As a result, he remains stuck in a cycle of mediocrity, relying on others to provide for him financially, while failing to take control of his own destiny. In essence, the lack of ambition in feminine men can lead to a sense of purposelessness and dependency, ultimately hindering their personal and professional growth. While it's important to recognize the qualities of a masculine man, it's also essential to acknowledge that the world isn't just black and white. For some women, a man with feminine energy might complement their masculine energy and help create a balanced relationship dynamic. Ultimately, a masculine man is distinguished not just by his words, but by his actions. He naturally assumes the roles of provider and protector, driven by a clear sense of purpose and vision for himself and his family. He takes pride in fulfilling traditional masculine duties and holds himself accountable for his decisions and actions. So, ladies, it's vital to discern between a man of true character and a feminine man who may not align with your values and aspirations. Trust your instincts, uphold your standards, and strive for a partnership that honors and uplifts you. Have you ever encountered a feminine man in your life? Share your experiences in the comments below, and let's continue this conversation. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this exploration of biology and sexuality as fascinating as I did. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Stay tuned for more empowering content on the She Believes channel. Until next time, believe in yourself and keep shining.